Hi. Hi. Yes. Okay. Hi. I think we're live. Sweet. All right, we are. Hi. My name is Alionka Polanco, and I am a life coach, an angel card reader, and a desire map facilitator. So this hangout is restarting for the second time. We are running super late, but I am in realization that it is Mercury's retrograde today for the next few weeks. So it is what it is. Okay, so if you've been following along, you know that this is my third and final Q&A call about Danielle LaPorte's licensing program for the Desire Map. You can check out my other two videos. I will post them here and here. But basically, today, it's January 21st, and besides being Mercury in retrograde, or the start of Mercury in retrograde, it's also the final day for the Desire Map licensing program mega bonus promotional period. So yay! If you are joining me for the first time, welcome. Like I said, my name's Alionka, and I will tell you just a little bit about myself, right? I mentioned what I do. I'm based in New York, and I have been a Desire Map facilitator for, well, since December 30th. I bought my license on the 30th. And since then, I have brought in just over $11,000. I'm gonna, hold on. I'm adding a sound effect. Thank you. No, but in all seriousness, I have never crossed the 5 figures in a month goal in my business, and the Desire Map licensing program has put me over it. So I'm super grateful to this program and all the opportunities that abound. And so this video is really just to help you get clear, A, on what the program is, and B, whether it's the right step for you. So let's talk a little bit about the program. So Danielle LaPorte, modern day thought leader, guru for the soul, created a book last year called The Desire Map. And the very basic, basic, the book is much bigger than I can give it credit for in this video, but the basic theory is that we all set goals, right? I'm a life coach, so I learned about SMART goals, the GROW method, gotta set goals. And Danielle believes, and really myself and all the other licensees out there, that while goals are good and well, it's actually a feeling that you're chasing. So for example, for the longest time, a goal of mine was to lose 25 pounds, right? Now, obviously it never happened because at the end of the day, I didn't really want to go to the gym. I didn't want to slave away doing strength training and cardio. I didn't want to, portion control my meals. I didn't want to lose weight. What I was actually searching for in setting that kind of goal was to feel gorgeous and to feel radiant and to feel sexy and to feel confident. And so that's what Danielle's work does. It helps you go beyond the goal to figure out the feelings that you want to feel. And, when you know how you want to feel, it's really a game changer because you can choose to feel that way every single day. There is no more, creating a 3-month goal, a year-long goal. No, you get to feel how you want to feel every single day. And so that's what the Desire Map is about. And the licensing program is how we're bringing this message to the world. So in the licensing program, once you become a licensee, you are licensed to facilitate this work. And Team Danielle has done an amazing job of giving you everything you need in this guidebook. Like, I did my master's in teaching, so I can definitely spot a great curriculum. And to the minute, they have created this master plan for facilitating this work. So when you become a licensee, it costs $2,000, and $1,000 is for the materials themselves. So you receive the guidebook in the mail, and we also receive this gorgeous licensee portal online, and it includes everything: videos, previous workshops with people that you can go through, facilitation tips, a forum where all of the licensees can talk about, celebrating or talking about what they're struggling with and, spreading this message. It is truly amazing. So that's the first $1,000. And then the second $1,000 is the actual fee for your license. And that will be renewed every year. So every year you'll pay $1,000 to renew your Desire Map license. So yeah, I think we're good to jump into questions. I've gathered a whole page worth of questions from people online who are interested in becoming a licensee. So let's get to it. All right, did you take any measures to gauge interest in the areas where you would be planning your workshops? I personally did not. I live in New York City, and I actually learned about the Desire Map because I was in a book club last year. So I think I knew, like, well, okay, at least 15 women in my area would be interested in something like this. But I don't think that was a deciding factor for me. I knew I myself wanted to start doing events in my business this year, and I knew I wanted to incorporate the Desire Map. So it was like a divine alignment when they announced the licensing program. I will say there are also so many ways that you can use this license. So you can do live events in your area. You can also do virtual events online. You can host retreats, that anyone could come to. You can do one-on-one coaching with your license. You can, I even tell someone do a 100-day long program, and it's a huge group program with her license. So the possibilities are truly endless, and location shouldn't be a deterrent. Yeah. Price points, great question. So like I said, Team Danielle has done an amazing job with this. They have made it so that they recommend that if you're doing a 2 to 3 day live event, it should cost anywhere between $400 and $700. And if you're doing a virtual event, it should cost anywhere between $200 to $500. And obviously you get to make the call on that. And like I said before, if you're doing a retreat, obviously it's going to be more than $700 because there are accommodations and food and, but it's pretty, you have wiggle room in terms of pricing. Okay, refunds, disclaimers, payment options, methods, financial details. Awesome. So a lot of licensees, as far as I've seen, are not necessarily offering a refund, but they are offering either space in a future event or to transfer the ticket to a friend. Team Danielle is all about good karma. So they say to really consider it. If someone really can't make it and wants a refund, then consider it. At the end of the day, this is your business that you're creating, right? Disclaimers that can be found in the portal, payment options. I personally did it through PayPal, and I advertised that payment plans were available for my event, and 2 people took me up on that. And I was more than happy to do it because I was happy to have them at my event. Financial details. Yeah, I actually, in the forum, once you become a licensee, there's a whole section on finances and how to deal with that. Obviously, this is an investment you're making, but I will say that and it's one of the top 3 investments that I've made. So like probably top 2. Yeah, definitely worth the investment. All right, keeping records. Totally. I have gotten really comfortable with Excel sheets this year. And by this year, I literally mean in the last 21 days. And yeah, I just keep a record of everything. Um, I think I need to reiterate that this is a business. And so you should run it as you would run your own business. And of course, that includes keeping records. Um, Following up with participants. So my first event is actually coming up this week, so I can't speak to that. I will say that I have reached out to each person attending to get to know them better, to figure out their food allergies. So yeah, there's definitely, I think this work really attracts open people, and you're kind of creating a community here. So following up with them, reaching out to them, green light, thumbs up, do it. Picking a venue. All right, awesome. So the licensees have done a multitude of things. So me personally, I knew I wanted to do something outside of my home. So I rented a yoga studio for 2 days, and it is gorgeous. I think, can I share this? Hold on. I'm doing a screen share. All right, and so I think you can see that, right? That's my space. It is gorgeous. Like I said, I live in New York City, but this space is like down in the basement in one of the quietest corners of the city. So I'm pretty excited about it. I've also heard of people doing it in their own homes. People have other friends host their workshops in their homes, and then they travel there. Honestly, in picking a venue, I would highly suggest thinking about your core desired feelings. So I just started a new batch of core desired feelings that I'm feeling into, but my original ones were radiant, strong, and serene. And so this space is, when I saw it, I was like, this is it. This makes me feel so serene. This is it. So that's where I went. It's really up to you what kind of event you want to throw as well. I knew I wanted to do an intimate thing. I didn't want any more than 15 people, and so my yoga studio fits that. You might want to do a group of just 5 women, and so maybe your living room is enough. There is a limit in live events of having no more than 20 people, and in virtual events having no more than 40 people. So just keep that in mind, and most importantly, keep how you want to feel in mind in picking a venue. Entrepreneurship. Yeah, okay, so I will say that when I first became a life coach, I knew I wanted to do that, but it took me some time to accept that I was also an entrepreneur. And the person that asked about this mentioned feeling vulnerable. And what I want to say to that is, one of the best quotes I've heard is that entrepreneurship is the best self-development course that you could ever take, because everything comes up, right? All of our personal issues, our personal dramas, our visibility issues, being seen, being heard, putting ourselves out there. That is that's entrepreneurship. And so when you're buying the licensee, I've mentioned that there are so many ways to use it, and some people are making it their business entirely, and some people are already just, integrating it into the business that they already have. So vulnerability will happen. That's just what you're dealing with entrepreneurship. And it's really up to you on what scale you want to do this, because you could easily just do it with your friends, right? You could do it with family members, or you could open up a really sacred space in your community, or you could take this globally. It's totally up to you. Finding people to attend. Oh, yes. So Claire mentioned that, and she said that that was one of her biggest fears, finding people to attend. That's so valid. All right. I think something that really helps with that is that Team Danielle has created a directory on their website where you can set up your profile, obviously for free. That's included in becoming a licensee. And people have signed up for my workshop that I've never met before. And Facebook's stalked them, and we had no mutual friends, and so I'm assuming that they found me on the directory. What I will say about finding people to attend is A, get clear on what kind of event you are planning, and then seek out those people and be visible about it. I have been posting on my Facebook, pretty much every other day for the past 2 weeks about my event. And just yesterday, a friend in Chicago is friends with someone else in New York that I have no idea. And the person in New York said, I'm looking for a level 1 workshop to attend in New York. Does anyone know of anything? And my friend in Chicago connected her to me for my event. So you just have to put it out there, because when you put stuff out there, people know what's actually going on and can help you. Should I do this? That is for you to decide. I could easily say yes because I've had such a great experience with it, but I think it's really important for you to take a deep breath, settle in, to your heart space, and decide whether this is the leap that you want to take this year. I was talking to another licensee, and we were talking about, this is only a year-long commitment right now. It's okay to just try it out. And Danielle LaPorte hosted a free call for licensees, and one of the things she said that really stuck out to me was, it's not a race. So should I do this? I will answer, do you want to do this? Go from there. Will I make my investment back? Possibly. I've made my investment back ×5. I think there are, beta testers who have made crazy amounts of money. And I think there are people that are just starting out and won't know the answer to that question until they're ready to put themselves out there and put out an event. So the answer is, yeah, possibly, as long as you are putting yourself out there with this. I don't think that should be a huge fear, because at the end of the day, $2,000 is, well, for example, the mega promotional bonus period that ends right now. If you sign up under another licensee, right, if you use their affiliate link, they would get $1,000. So if you were to sign up today and got 2 people to sign up under you, that would be your $2,000 back. Tomorrow, that goes back to $500 per licensee. So you'd need 4 people. Or you could throw an event and charge $300 for 20 people, and that'd be $6,000. So will you make your investment back? I can't say yes or no, but I will say very possibly and probably. If I waited another few months to get licensed, what would I miss out on? Nothing. So to reiterate, I just mentioned Danielle said on the call yesterday, it's not a race. It's not a race. And so if you felt like a few months is what you need to, get settled into this year, to really figure out if this is what you want to do, then take it. You're not missing out on anything. The bonuses that Danielle's team have offered will still be there. So really, you're not missing out on very much unless you're signing up under an affiliate who's offering a bonus, and then maybe theirs is expiring today, right? I think I got an email from Kate Northrup saying that her bonus is expired. But yeah, you won't miss out on anything. Is today the last day for the 2-part payment plan? It is not. So I actually spoke with Jamie of Team Danielle, and no, that 2-part payment plan is here to stay. So you don't need to feel rushed on whether to buy today. Those are all the questions that I have to answer. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me. I truly hope that this was helpful. If you have any other questions or any other thoughts you want to share, totally feel free to reach out to me. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram, Alionka Polanco, and my Instagram handle is Alionka Love. So thank you so much, and have an awesome day. Bye. Mwah.